bad Sun Forger against the control deck. How am I losing? And to be fair, he's done everything right so far as I can tell.
God, that was such an exciting play.
That explains a little bit more why he angeled the land. I think he knew he had the ability to pick the angel back up again.
So what was that? I wonder what he was thinking. It took so long for him to make that decision.
Yeah, that play seems good. I don't know. I can't imagine he had another play that was competitive with that.
I mean, he could have played Demir Signet. I mean, I think that's not the only other option he had in his hand.
Watch Wolf play Willie Edel. Now watch equip. But he's facing a 5/5 flyer. What does he do about a 5/5 flyer?
And Lightning Helixes right now to
Lightning
gain 3 life
to gain
and buy
3
a
life.
turn.
Sure. So this Lightning Helix will resolve. Edel goes up to 8. Yasaoka falls to 5. 10 to 8.
Yeah, I'm still not so
10.
sure he shouldn't have hit the Sun Forger.
Yeah, good point. So now what happens? Next turn,
Because he didn't even need the Watch Wolf. He could have put it on the bird.
Yeah, doesn't Edel win next turn? That Sun Forger goes and gets a char or something, right? Even if Angel knocks Edel to 3, he's got enough life to get a char. Watch Wolf wearing a Sun Forger hits for 7. Well, Yasaoka has declined to Angel the Sun Forger twice now. As this board looks lethal for Edel.
Yeah,
Yasaoka can't swing for
he's had 2 opportunities to angel the Sun Forger, and he's just chose not doing it. It's buying Edel turns right now.
Right. He had a 3rd opportunity earlier. He's resolved Angel 3 times.
Right.
The previous time he killed a Hierarch. Then he killed a land. And then this time he kills a Guild Mage. He clearly wants to be seems to play with that creature. But especially with that Fetter's bird sitting there, like, you can just equip that. I think you should have
If he kills the Sun Forger, he would win on this turn.
Right. Yeah, if he kills
Sun Forger, provided that there's not another bird.
I think that's what he was debating with his teammates all that time. Like, pick up the Angel was obviously the right play. I'm sure they must have been debating.
The debate was
what do you target?
I would love to know what their reasoning was.
Why do you think the Guild Mage there?
I mean, it's not like you have incomplete information, so you know how many Lightning Helixes he's running.
Yeah, they had picked up the graveyard. Now they're counting. Well, so the Lightning Helix again next turn. And next, how many Helixes are in the graveyard? Is it 3 or 4?
He can shut off. He can shut off Char, right? No, he
can only drop him to 3.
He only drop. Okay.
And another Lightning Helix buys him a turn. I don't know if there's 3 or 4 in the graveyard.
What's going through shutting
3 Helixes in Edel's graveyard. So he can get another Lightning Helix next turn and go up to 6, effectively 11, where 2 Angel swings isn't even lethal. The Sun Forger seems like the problem here. The creatures are dorks without a Sun Forger to pick up.
Right. And again, the 2 turns. We go from 5 to 8, which is a turn, and then we go from 8 to 11, which is a whole other turn. He has to attack.
Yeah. Angel attacks. That drops Edel to 3. Yasaoka ships the turn.
What does he have? He still has a card. 2 cards in his hand. All right, we've got an equipped Watch Wolf.
Punching over for 7.
Rumbling into the red zone.
That's great. You unequip and get Helix.
I feel like he has to unequip and get Char. Trial and Error will counter Helix.
Oh, interesting.
He has to get Char here.
There's Char. And there's the scoop. Wow. Willie Edel pulls it off. Willie Edel wins that game 2-0. That match is over. It's one match for Kajiharu 80 and Tomohiro Kaji. One match for Haralapumba and Willie Edel. It all comes down to Table C. Tomoharu Saito versus Paulo Vitor Damo de Rosa. Wow. They are just about ready to start game 3. We've been holding them. They were watching. They were cheering for their boys. Now there's the big stretch. Saito will slap himself in the face momentarily. Come on. All right. There it is. Now they're ready to play. Don't understand not killing that Sun Forger.
I don't understand.
Definitely be curious to ask the Japanese their logic. I mean, I'm sure they had a decent reason. But it all comes down to this. One game for the Pro Tour Charleston title. And one game, by the way, for $75,000. Second place team gets $36,000.
It's a $40,000 ante.
$39,000 difference between winning this Pro Tour and coming in second.
So we lead off with a Plague Rusalka right into an Orzhov Signet. Pretty fast, not really a fast start, fast development.
Saito
Rise Fall.
and slaps himself in the face. Looks over. Yeah, it's Rise Fall.
Slaps himself in the face.
You're gonna die?
This is him to Turok, right?
Yep.
Discard 2 cards at random.
Paulo asks him to use a die to randomly determine.
No.
Dice, please.
They're looking for dice. Someone has to have dice. So, you guys have gotten so efficient at creating all the tokens
Nobody has
to
any
represent.
dice
Yeah,
anymore?
that nobody has any dice anymore.
That's what you want. Oh, it's actually.
How do you flip a coin for 4 cards?
Random.
It's so funny how players aren't willing to let someone choose a card randomly. They want to make sure the randomness is actually random.
No.
No, it's a random discard.
Oh, okay. Roll the dice. 4 cards, please. Not sure what he means.
So random discard. Shuffle. There you go.
Okay.
Shuffle cards are up.
This,
Slap. That
hit 2 spells, it looks like.
Mortify and Condemn. Here comes Plague Rusalka.
18 turns to go.
Paulo Vitor adds
Tesa.
Tesa to his board. Saito untaps in a hurry. I love how he slow rolls the draw. He's so hyper and so frenetic, but that last second he's got to tease himself. Lightning Helix on Tesa.
Taste only
Saito-
triggers on other creatures, so you don't get a
Right?
token. for
That
it.
seemed important. Is Saito the control deck in this matchup? Is that how this plays out?
I think it does. Well, I think.
I don't think Saito can win with aggro. Paulo Vitor Damo de Rosa is so effective against
He's been
stopping
and so
an aggro deck.
effectively, and he's really been so effective at it that he's almost been the beatdown deck himself.
Yeah, we saw him come out blisteringly fast in the first game. Saito was able to even it in game 2. I mean, Saito is up cards from the Him to Turok effect. He's killed the best creature that Damo de Rosa has played.
Oh.
Wow, now here's Char to the head.
Okay.
And top draw.
Score
15 to 16.
Go.
Signet for Tomoharu Saito. Saito's trying to press the pace of this game. You think he's trying to throw his opponent off? Trying to be the hyperkinetic, I can play better fast than you can. Doesn't want to give his opponent time to think about it. His opponent is, I think, a great player, though. 5 for 5 making money on the Pro Tour.
Yeah,
Saito can't even claim
You
that.
can't see it from the camera angle. Paulo looks unflapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty
Paulo's
unflappable. He looks pretty calm.
Totally calm.
He's calmly making
totally
notes, putting his pad
comfortable.
back on his lap, taking it back up.
17.
Yeah, Saito's doing his best to rattle him, and it is just not working at all.
On the other camera, Kaji looks like he's vomiting into his towel. He looks so.
Behind Saito. There's Solifuge. That's a big
Hey, this
hit.
is-
DeRosa's down to 9. He serves with Plague Rusalka there, with Solifuge hanging out.
He might have Pontiff here.
It's about the only thing that makes sense.